I have been just rushing around like a fool. I got down in my studio and I realized that my table was just covered with all kinds of stuff that I was working on last Friday. I see somebody here. Hey there. I don't know who's here yet, but hey, come on in, friends. Look at this cute stamp I finally got in. I got some of my orders in. Super excited. I absolutely love this. Definitely want to work on something with this soon. I have a few ideas of some things that I want to do. And then I got in, what was it, from scrapbook.com and Simon Says Stamp was, and then Amazon, of course, you know how I am with Amazon. Hi, Sharon. Hey, Amanda. Hi, Carla. Hey, Paula. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you. I don't know what's going on with this cardigan. It's being weird. All right. So, goodness, I haven't got to be on in a little bit. I was not able to get on here last week. Actually, none of us had did the event last week because we were all kind of under the weather. So, so we got to this week, which was great. Let me grab my thing here. Okay, so I was working on this on Facebook last week. I think it was last Friday. So I wanted to work on this and kind of finish it up a little bit, but I was doing like a shabby chic, Christmas thing. And I kind of just shoved things in here actually. So it's been in there for a little bit now. But this is what I have so far. It was kind of top heavy, so I ended up putting like some rocks in underneath the foam and then put enough foam in here to kind of like make sure it's level. So when I put my snow and do like a texture paste, like it's up, nicely, and I'm gonna put some trees and all the things and, keep this open. So I did paint inside here on it was like a velvet. So I think I need to kind of touch it up in the middle a little bit because you can see that it still needed a little bit more because I do want to decoupage in that area with these prints here from AB Studios. If you see it there, look how pretty. They're really pretty. So how is everybody? Good evening. Gosh, I missed you guys so much. Oh, I need a little sip of coffee. That's what I need. How is everybody today on this Wednesday? Every time I close this, it like sprinkles coffee all over me. Or maybe it's not even the coffee. It could be just the condensation in there. I have no clue. But yeah, I really wanted to kind of work on this and finish it up since I didn't have a chance. So I have some, different little things. This I thought would be really sweet to kind of add because this is rub-on transfers. It kind of has the colors I want to go, not kind of, it has the colors. So I thought that was really cute. And I kind of do that on the box here, kind of in a couple spots. And then I was going to add some trim, maybe some kind of trim like along here. I haven't decided. I was thinking maybe like some little pink pearls or something would be really cute. But I did do, if you look on the side, you're probably like, oh my gosh, what'd you do? This is sideways because this is going to be left open. So I did do that intentionally. And but I do want to add like some kind of texture paste around that as well. And then work on like, the snow and all the things inside. So what I'll do first is just do the paint in here. Do I have some white here? I don't. Let's see. I'll use a brighter white. I was using creamy acrylic, Pensar creamy acrylic in like ivory, but I'm just going to use some of just some bright white. That's what I'm going to use here. And we need a brush. Yeah, I just need to do a little bit because I'm going to do some stuff kind of around it with like snow and sparkly and all, the pretty things. So I really just want to kind of make the images pop. So I want it to just get the middle a bit here. I'm definitely going to have to add more because it just kind of soaks in. At least I got that base coat done because of, it was like a velvet. So I knew it would kind of soak, the paint would really kind of soak in. And I had this horrific green foam stuff. You guys that were on, you know, Facebook seen, that stuff was so messy and it was driving me crazy. Every time I would paint, it was like mixing in and it was just a mess. So I had, like, right after my live, I changed it out and just totally pulled the whole thing out, threw it away, and I switched up to this, which is what I would have done, you know, in the beginning. But when I was starting my live, you know, story of my life, kind of rushing around, and I was like, oh, I know where this one bag of foam is that my sweet Rowhead gave me before, and it was like a whole, like, huge bag full of like all this like green foam, which is actually at the bottom of this. Then I put some rocks in to weigh it down, and then I put this on top. But yeah, that stuff, it had to go. It's really like that wet kind of, it's for like florals when you're putting like wet, you know, it soaks up the water and all. I usually don't use it, so I don't know. Okay, let's see. I got that inside, just a bit in the area where I need it. I feel like it's pretty good. It should be good enough. And then there was a spot, I should have used a bit smaller brush, I think. But I just wanted to kind of make sure there was no blue, because I knew over here I definitely had some blue going on here. Because I was actually just going to do like some blue, you know, just some blue paint to kind of paint and fill in. But now I'm kind of thinking some of that texture paint, or texture paste, sorry, will be really nice going around the photos here, the rice paper. And the blue is a little hard to kind of cover, so I just need to kind of dab it, which is good for this situation because I'm doing a texture paste anyway, so it's totally fine. Just as long as I get it covered. There we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And I think the texture paste really would cover it anyway because it's just a thick, you know, it's a paste. If it was, you know, just like a paint, then I would kind of be concerned about that, but now that I've changed up that I want to do that, then, you know, it kind of works out. All right, I had a little bit more like extra paint on my brush, so I'm just kind of wiping that off pretty much. And I think it's pretty clean now. I think it's good. Oh, you know what? I forgot my apron. Hi, Leah. Hey, sweet friend. And Carol. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and grab my apron. Yeah, so I wanted to do some cute, like, trees. And I got out this crochet doily that I got from an antique store before. This pink and white one. And I thought like using a little bit of that and just have it like kind of draped over would be really pretty. Or I can grab one with some like blue and pink. That would be nice too. Uh-oh, my bracelet's stuck on my sweater. Oh, goodness. What in the world? There we go. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Whew, it's been a busy week. Especially the past couple of days has been pretty crazy, I will say. It's been super duper busy. Oh, I got this this bird I had it like sitting in my studio, and I had it like on this little swing thing I made for a tier tray, and then I just grabbed it off of the swing and decided I'm just gonna, you know, probably maybe put it on here. Wouldn't that be cute? I think that might be cute. And maybe do some florals and stuff. So, excuse me. I want to do some paste. So, oh, and then I need snow stuff. We need some glitter and some mica flakes. And, oh, I can use Stone Effect paste. Instead of using up my grit paste and stuff, I might use some of this Pentart Stone Effect paste, which is in, this one's called limestone. So I think that would be good because I have like a full thing of that. Well, maybe it's not really a full thing, but it looks like a lot in there. But you can always use caulk. Sometimes if I'm doing like a big project and I'm filling like a big space, which let me grab that too, actually. Let's see. Or I can use some DAP. DAP would be great. I love using DAP, which is, if you guys haven't used it, it's called Alex Fast Dry. And it's DAP, D-A-P. And pretty much it's latex and a acrylic. It's a fast dry acrylic latex caulk plus silicone. And these are amazing to use even in molds. Like if you use it in molds and you clean kind of around, if you're doing like, especially, I have some right here. Especially if you're doing ones that are like the lacy molds. It's really fantastic for that as well. And it's like, you know, they're pretty fairly, I mean, they last for quite a while. It's like probably $6 for a tube, but it lasts a good, you know, amount. But I had it kind of just scrunched up in a thing, but you can see that it's very flexible and just really cool. So if you're using clay, it's not going to be flexible like this. So that's the difference, especially like if you're using glue as well. You know, you're not going to get that same result. Huh. I could actually maybe use this somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of like different kind of really thin ones. Like this one right here, that would be really pretty to use on there. And it's, these are paintable and all the things, so it's really pretty awesome. So I'll leave that out. And then I'll use the DAP for on here, and then I'll sprinkle in, you know, glitter and mica flakes and all the things to make it all sparkly and pretty. But if I'm using like a lot of kind of paste for, you know, a project, then I try to use that or like some caulk because for like the majority bulk of it, and then I can kind of go in with, you know, maybe if I want to use some of the grit paste or something on top, kind of dab some of that in, then, you know, that's always a good way to kind of save on your favorite products, because, you know, I'm kind of like stingy with using it a little bit, my products. I like it to last a little bit and not order every 5 minutes. So I try to be a little conservative with it. The palette is working on here, but I think what I want to do is switch out or kind of do back and forth maybe. See, this has the grid in it too. So I really like this stone effect paste. It's really cool. But I might get my my little stencil brush. But I don't have to use like a thick amount or anything, just enough to kind of get it on here and dab to get that texture. Maybe a little bit over here. The print goes pretty much all over to the side, but I do kind of want a little, kind of frame it out a little bit, I think. I'm trying to do it where you guys can kind of see too. All right, that seems pretty good. Do I want some on the bottom there or the side? I guess I do. I'm kind of thinking that would look good. So all I have to do is just scrape it off of here to get over there. And then a little dab. There we go. Yeah, see, it covered right over top of that blue anyway, so I didn't even have to paint it. All right, so that's what it's looking like. And then I want to put just a little bit of glitter in there while it's wet, because then I don't really have to worry about putting glue or anything after. Well, actually, let me do the bottom too. Let's do the bottom. All right, so how is everybody? Paints are color, they are pretty. I really do love Pens art a lot. I've never really been a huge fan of acrylic paint because I feel like it was just always too thin for what I don't want to do a million coats, and the work I did, I felt like I had to use chalk paint. But I would say that their acrylic paints are really fantastic. I've never, you know, really had a problem with it. And, you know, so I feel like it was good quality. I'm sure there's definitely some other ones out there that, you know, are really good too for their acrylic paints. I just haven't really used them. You know, all the different ones. But there's definitely been, you know, a few out there that have been pretty decent. But I would say that the Pens art has been my fave for sure. Okay, got that. It's gonna be so cute with this snow. I'm excited about that. I just have to turn it for just a moment here because I want to make sure I can get all around. There we go. And then this will be left open, so I'm trying to like make sure I don't really get it too much in the little crack thing, but it'll probably I'll probably put snow, you know, my little faux snow up around the inside little thing anyway, so as long as I open it before it dries, I think it'll be okay. That way it doesn't close up on me, like seal up. All right. Yeah, so I was doing great with my time. I was, you know, I had to kind of finish up a couple of things, get Ari into bed. How are you doing, Shauna? Hey, sweet friend. You ladies did fantastic with your crafts today. Was loving it. For some reason, I could not get the volume for your live, Shauna. I don't know what it was, but when I got on Leah's, it was fine. For the volume, I was like, I don't understand. I can't get no sounds. So then I had to switch over to my phone, and then it was fine. Okay, so there we go. We have that. And then before that dries, I do want to just really quickly, actually, let me I just got this new, Tim Holtz came out with the white mat, the tonic glass mat. It was always like the black one, so I just got that in the other day, or yesterday, maybe it was yesterday, I don't know, but it's the Tim Holtz Tonic Studios is what that is. So I was really excited about that. I'm already getting messy, but the whole point is that it cleans really well. And I like to mix my stuff on the mat and have it like easier to clean. All right, so I'm gonna use some of this glitter right here, which the other day, last Friday, I had quite the mess with that glitter everywhere. It was just something else. And that I had to clean off my table before going live. I came in my studio and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot my table was like this. So I'm like scrambling around because I had 2 different projects on my table like pretty much all week. And I hadn't really been, you know, like I came into my studio to put shelves together last night with Nate. We put these new shelving units together, and I didn't even come over to my table to really see how it was, so I just totally forgot. All right, so while this is wet, I just want to sprinkle some in, and then that way it's nice and sparkly when you look at it. And then I can always go back and add some of the glue, or, you know, Mod Podge, or the varnish. I use the varnish and glue from Pens Art. I really like that a lot. So I can kind of just go in and put it on those photos after. All right, so now that that's in, now I just want to just kind of dab it a little. just because it's going to be on the side. So I knew it would be, you know, coming off there. But look how pretty. Can you guys see the shimmer or not really? I don't think you can really see it. Okay, moving right along. We got the snow done over there. So let's move along and do some over here. And do the same thing. I did do like some liquid gold as a trim around. So some of that I'm just gonna, you know, cover up because since I'm putting this paste here. But I absolutely am loving how this is turning out so far. It's really pretty. I actually had something else in mind that I was gonna work on tonight, like start a new project. And I was like, you know, I really want to finish this so I can, for one, put it in my living room. Because in my living room, I do like all like the bright, you know, fun colors. It's kind of like Candyland meets the Grinch. I do all kinds of like Grinch things and a Grinch village with like miniatures and all Candyland stuff. And it's just super whimsical and fun, and I love the colors. So I thought this would be pretty to go in with the colors in there. So I really wanted to get it done, and mainly because I really wanted to, like, you know, I want to post pictures of it, kind of get it finished and post. I haven't been able to craft the past week because it's been not only crazy busy, but you guys, some of you know about my Facebook getting hacked and stuff. So that was just kind of a nightmare to have to deal with. And I'm still trying to like figure some things out. Like, for example, I can't go onto Facebook at all, whether it's the app, not the app, just right through Safari. Like everything I've tried reinstalling the apps, like all the things, I cannot get on Facebook through Bernard's account, but I can get on anybody else's device. I can get on through his phone, the iPad, the computer, Bella's phone I've had to use for my last Facebook Live. So all of the things, like I just cannot get on there. So I did some kind of security thing, apparently, on my phone to where I cannot even get on any other account except for my own. But of course, my account's locked, so I can't get on there, obviously. But I do want to create a new account because right now I'm just sharing Bernard's. And he does not like getting all the notifications every 5 minutes. Because it's a lot, you know, especially like in the group chats and stuff. Sometimes they can be a little chatty, so it'll go off like nonstop. And I'm like, you know, all you have to do is silence it. He's like, oh, but my alarm. And I'm like, no, it's not going to have anything to do with your alarm on your phone. Just silence, you know, the apps or whatever. But, you know, I'm sure it could be a little much for him because he's not used to that. So I am going to create another Facebook page. Not my business page. Thankfully, I can still get in there through him. Very thankful for that because I was freaking out about it. But I really want to figure out my phone because everything, I've always done everything with my phone. Like never, you know, this back and forth using different devices for every single little thing I do. Especially like all the photos are on my phone. So if I want to post anything, I got to try to do it through Instagram and then try to get it over to Facebook from there. But I totally forgot to check the other day, or yesterday actually, when I was posting the flyer. I didn't even check to see if it actually went on my page. So it might not have. I mean, hopefully it did. I don't know, but I'm not really too sure if it did. Did you guys happen to see it on Christy's Crafty Cottage on Facebook? The flyer, by chance? And there's a lot of photos and stuff I want to post. And it's like all on my phone. Plus, I don't want to carry around different devices. for everything, little thing I do. I'm like switching back and forth, and it's just really annoying. All right, so we're gonna go in with some more of the glitter. How do I want to do this? Because I don't want to like smash it down over there. Oh, let me lock it. Duh. That would be the smart thing to do. We're gonna lock it. There we go. Now I can get my glitter. This glitter I love using for snow, like the faux snow kind of thing, because it has a really beautiful shimmer, and it's just a really, I got it from Michael's like forever ago in their clearance section. So I only got it for $2, and it's really great because you really don't have to use much at all of it. Like a little goes a long way. That's for sure. I need a little bit more up here. Phone is like, exactly. You saw it on there? Oh, good. Hey, Jamie. How are you doing, friend? Okay, good. So I can post still and share it from Instagram to my Facebook page, the business page, which, by the way, let me just say, oh, I was about to put that in the glitter. Let me just say that I am so grateful that I added my husband as admin on my business page, because if I did not, I would have been locked out. So that would have been really, oh my gosh. So I've been trying to just at least stay positive with that, because it could have been a lot worse for sure. And I need a little up here. Little bit. Can you guys see any of the sparkle at all? When I post pictures, you'll be able to see it. All right, now I'm just gonna tap it in just a little bit, just to make sure it kind of stays. Of course, some of it will come off. It's totally normal, especially since I don't have glue on this, so anything that's going on there is definitely coming off. Okay, that looks good. And now we can work on the inside. Let me unlock it. All right, now, yeah, so today, Facebook, I heard Facebook was acting all like cuckoo. So Bernard had called me. He was at an appointment, and I was like out at appointments too. And he had called me, and he's like, "What did you do to my Facebook? I'm locked out." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like what's going on? I didn't do anything. I haven't even been on Facebook in 2 days. How could it be me?" I was like, "I didn't do anything." So come to find out, Facebook was having some issues. People were not able to log in. So I was freaking out for a second. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to like get into, you know, my page at all. Like if he's locked out now. Well, actually, I did just add Bella. So a couple days ago, I added Bella, which was a great move because it's good to have a few different people just in case. But when I create my new Facebook page, like my new personal one, I'm going to make sure to add that on right away too. So anyway, I got on. I had to get on. I can't get on at all through my phone. So I grabbed, as soon as I got home, I grabbed the iPad really quick, and I'm like, I was just dreading looking. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope he's not locked out. And sure enough, it was working. It was fine. So it was just Facebook being crazy is all. And then I was texting with Shauna and Leah, and they were pretty much saying the same thing. Like Facebook was just acting really crazy lately, or today. And Jimmy Lou had said it as well, that she was like, Facebook has been pretty much like a nightmare today. So it wasn't just me. All right, so I have this image, or these, you know, 3 images here. And I'm going to do the same thing where I just put the snow around all of that. And I think I don't really need to take much of the paper off around it. Normally I would do like all the white, like get all the white off, but since I am going to kind of do all of it around there, I think it should be fine. So let's close this, and then I'll put that on first, and then I'll do the snowy stuff after. Let's see. What do I need? I need some glue. Why am I looking over there? I have glue right in front of me here. Let's get some glue. Okay, there we go. You're doing good? Awesome. Well, I am glad to hear that. That is fantastic. Yeah, this is dry now. So let's do... I need a brush. I guess I'm using this one. This one is... It's definitely seen better days, this brush. I would suggest don't leave it in a jar of water, because that plastic stuff on these brushes will come off super quick. Okay, there we go. And I didn't even measure to see if this would even fit in here, actually. Let's see. Let me lean it down for a moment. Okay, it seems pretty good. Like it's going to fit in nicely here. A little bit goes up on the side, but that's totally fine. And then I just want to make sure I'm getting it down really good here. Okay. Hopefully I put enough glue towards the bottom. I don't know if I put enough down there. That's kind of dry. Let me add a little bit more. Ooh, that might be a little much, goodness. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to make sure to get up in this little crevice too on the side, because I didn't realize it was going to go all the way over. There we go. So how's everybody's weather? Have you guys been having pretty decent weather? Is it like freezing where you are? It's absolutely freezing here. I don't know why I would wear a new cardigan crafting. That's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. Okay. That's good. Now I just want to get down the top a little bit more underneath this one here. Because with this velvet material, everything just soaks in really quickly. All right, stay. Ooh. I don't want to overwork the image too much, but I think it's pretty good now. It seems good. All right. Cold and windy and snowing. Oh, snowing. Acting weird for me for a week or two. Wow. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I didn't know anything about it because I hadn't been on my Facebook at all in the past couple of days. My mom and I have had like a lot of like appointments for like medical and dental stuff. So it just like has been super busy. And then last night I was going to, you know, get some cleaning done, because I always have the fun job of cleaning all 4 bathrooms, even though we have like 100 kids. Like you would think somebody would help to like clean the bathrooms, but you know, I was gonna do that, but then I opted to put together shelving units instead. So I didn't really get online as I was working on those for my studio, to have some new shelving on, like when you first come in, there's this like wide like hallway thing. And then I have some things that are like kind of lined up with, there's like tables and totes and things hanging on the wall and all the things. So I got shelving units to just to kind of make it look better. Just gonna make it look better. All right, I think that looks really good. Actually, wow, that's wet. Where did I sit that? Oh, it's right here. Goodness. It's right here in front of me. Let's sprinkle a little of that. I used to use a lot of diamond dust. But then I realized that it's a little dangerous. It does kind of fall off sometimes on the floor. And it didn't really bother me too much, but I do have animals, and Bernard seemed to keep on stepping on glass. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to change up and not use that. So I haven't really used diamond dust in a while. It would depend on what I'm doing. If there are certain projects where I know it's going to kind of be like stay put and not come off, like let's say in a contained kind of thing, like a dome or, you know, closure, whatever, just something similar-ish to that, then I would use it. It's totally fine. But other than that, I don't really want it falling off onto the floor, especially like this one time, my one cat that I had like forever, absolutely gorgeous cat. She was a really pretty gray, all gray, blue, sorry, not blue. She had green eyes, and she was just the sweetest, amazing, most amazing cat. Absolutely loved her. Well, something happened in our old house where we had like some kind of flood happens. It was when we lived on base, actually. Some kind of flood happened, and then they came in to repair something with, hi Liz, hey sweet friend. They came in to repair like new carpet and all the things. Somehow, I don't know what happened, but we noticed that Pepper was like she was under one of the beds, and you know, just kind of chilling it under there for a while. And we're like, what the heck? What's going on with her the past couple of days? Well, she ended up having a really bad infection in her foot. She stepped on something. So now I just get really super freaked out about any of it, because I don't want it to happen to any other animal. So we took her to the emergency vet. She started just getting really like weird. Like, well, we took her to our regular vet at the time first. They gave her, they did like this foot bath thing, and they gave her medicines, all the things. Then she started acting really like lethargic, and she was having like, she was dying, and we don't know why, but we rushed her to the emergency vet, and unfortunately she had passed away. So now I get super freaked out with even like diamond dust and all the things, because I really don't want to have to deal with that again, and you know, have them go through anything. So that is what happened. I don't know what she stepped on, but whatever it was, it got totally infected, and we had no clue, because she just kind of went underneath the bed, and we were like, what in the world's going on? Like, she's acting weird for, you know, it was a couple of days that she was just kind of chilling. And I was like, maybe she's just kind of under the weather and all. I probably should have put like some gesso down or something, because that's always a good idea to kind of prime your surface a bit. But I think it's gonna be good. And yeah, I wanted to kind of get this on here so I can start doing my decorating, putting all the cute things. Yeah, so we took it really hard with Pepper. It was super hard. She traveled the world with us, through the Navy, moving around. Like, she went everywhere. And she was healthy. Before that, she was totally healthy. She was fine. And that's why we don't understand, like, it was so quick. Like, what in the world? We had no idea. What's falling? Oh, my lid. Yeah, we had no idea. It was like so weird, like bizarre. And especially since they gave her antibiotics and stuff, like she, you know, we thought she would be fine. But she wasn't. Needless to say, we never went back to that vet again, mind you. Because, I don't know. They said we took her back again. We're like, she's not improving. Like, it doesn't seem like she's just acting weird and, like, different and, like, real sluggish and not really eating. And they were like, she's fine, she's fine. Just keep her on the antibiotics. She'll be fine. Well, she was not fine. Meanwhile, she was just dying. So we never went back to that vet ever again. And then we had took her to that emergency vet. And Bernard, he literally, like, never cries. He had cried, I think he cried twice in his adult life. And that's, you know, with his father had got killed. And his father, like, lived, it happened, like, in the projects and stuff. And his cousin as well. So that was, like, the only times ever. But he actually cried over the cats. I couldn't believe it. I think it was because I was so emotional about it and going, like, I just was so emotional and just freaking out. And it really, like, touched his heart. So he actually cried over the cat. I was like, oh my gosh. But, yeah, so that was that. So now I'm really paranoid about using any kind of, you know, I know, long story over that, but I really am very careful with using the diamond dust, though I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It is really, really pretty, but it has to be on something that's pretty much contained. I mean, unless people don't have pets and they want diamond dust, you know, they prefer diamond dust on something they buy from me. I mean, I'm totally fine with that because I just, you know, package it up and ship it. Hey, May. Hey, sweet friend. How are you doing? I'm working on my trunk again. This time I'm going to finish it. All right, so I got some texture going. Just kind of, you know, just put it in there and just lift it up. I feel like I need a little bit more kind of along the creases here. You know, kind of just fill in the gaps here with this stuff. I need a little bit more here. Okay, that looks pretty good. A little bit here. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, so it's just been super duper busy the past couple of days. So my mom, you know, she has like her health issues going on, like a bunch of different things, and then, you know, my stuff, you guys already know about that stuff. So I've been just kind of keeping up. I mean, I don't feel too bad. Like, it was a couple of months where I was feeling really, really bad. But lately, it hasn't been overly bad. Like, it's a little bit of, you know, symptoms and stuff, but it's not how it was. So it's totally tolerable. All right, you stay. It's like icing in a cake. Except for I'm going to have to either put more to kind of fill in that spot, because it seems to want to just, like, I guess I'll have to put a little bit more in there. And then I did want it kind of going around here a bit. Not necessarily covering the whole thing. Like, I don't mind some of the pink kind of showing, but just a little bit kind of around here. Ooh, that was a little too much over here. See how it wants to kind of lift out of that spot if I dab it? So I'm just gonna have to kind of like swirl it, I guess. And then dab on the edge. There we go. Okay. And then back here, you see it's doing the same thing. I don't know if you guys can notice that, but I dab it and it's literally pulling right away from there. Now, if I filled it in more, of course, you know, it probably wouldn't be so bad. Let's just do a little bit more going across here. Just to kind of fill that in a bit. And then I still got to do in here. Now, in here, I'm not going to worry about covering 100% on the live, I don't think, just because, I mean, I'm sure you guys don't want to see me sit here and just play with this caulk stuff all day. All right. Yeah, once I kind of fill my trees in and all the things, I think it'll be okay. So right now I'm just gonna do around here, around the bottom. And first, smooth it out just so I can get a coverage on there. And then I'll dab the dap. Yeah, so it's been kind of cold here. Like really, really cold. I'm totally ready for summer. My arthritis does not like this rain either. Goodness. It's definitely been just very, past couple of days, rainy and like a lot of like fog and all the things. At least today it wasn't too bad during the day. I mean, other than it was pouring down raining, but it wasn't like freezing, so it was great. And then the wind started picking up like crazy. So it's really windy out right now. Okay. Now, I'll worry about, well, let me just at least get the bottom around here, the photos a little bit more. Let's do that. And then I'll worry about the other stuff after, because we're not gonna, you know, see all that. And I do want to get my stuff in before it dries. Now you can add, if you want to use this kind of stuff, but you still want the grit for the texture, you can always add in, like they have this sand kind of stuff that you can kind of add in. And actually through Art has, let me grab it really quick. Where did I put it? Oh. That's right, I moved things around. I was organizing not long ago. All right, so there's different sizes in this stuff, like 3D powder. And these are great for like snowballs too. Like these 3D balls here, I love using them for snowflakes. I mean, snowballs, so I'm gonna add some of those in. But like stuff like these powders, they have them in different, like really fine. They have it, you know, kind of like medium and bigger. So, so it's super fun, super awesome. There's other ones in there too, but this one I feel like is kind of like a medium. Oh, this is coarse. Yeah, because there's definitely some in there that I have over there that's really much thinner. Okay. yeah, and then I used the liquid gold for the hinges, and this part up here is kind of being really difficult. I don't know why it doesn't want to cooperate up here. Goodness. It's like separating from the material that's in there. All right. That's good. I need to just stop touching it. I can always add more layers after it dries. So I need to stop. Okay. That one's good. Now let me just get some of this off my thing here. Because it's really caked up. I mean, it was caked up to begin with, but it's really caked up now. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm not going to do any of the faux snow stuff on the outside of the box here, like around all here. I mean, I might. I know I do want to add like some of the, you know, kind of sparkle, or maybe some of the stickles or something. I think would be really pretty to give it a nice sparkle. But I'm going to kind of keep the faux snow stuff to the sides and the inside here. So now I want to use a little bit of some mica flakes in this area, just since it's like a thicker kind of stuff. So it fills in pretty well. All right, and then let's use a couple of these little 3D balls here. And you can actually paint these too. So it's really cool when you're doing mixed media to have, you know, the texture with it is really pretty awesome. So we'll just toss a couple of those up in there. And then we want some glitter. And then before that dries, I want to put in my, you know, put in a couple of the trees and stuff. Oh, I should do a snowman. That would be pretty. I would have to paint it. He's not painted up, but I could definitely totally do that. And then after this stuff dries, like if I didn't get to putting the glitter on at the moment, I could always use some glue and just go back and kind of add wherever. But I try to put it in while it's wet. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Some more back here. Let's do, I need a little bit up on the side here. Okay. That's pretty good. Now before this dries, I'm going to push the 3D balls in a little bit. Yeah, I totally use these, especially for miniatures. I use them for like little snowballs and stuff, and like, you know, the vignettes, doing like the little vignettes. It's really, they're really pretty awesome for that. Let's see. I think it would be really cute to do like some icicles hanging from here, or even some lace would be pretty too. All right, let me clean this off. And then I want to start adding some of my trees in before this dries. Lid, here we go. Okay. I want a couple more mica flakes. couple more. I don't know how many containers of mica flakes I've bought in the years, but I really love it. I try to use it sparingly as well. I mean, a little bit does go a long way. It has a beautiful shine to it. I especially love using it in like the bottle brush trees and all. They're really pretty. Okay, that's good. Let's grab some trees here. Let me see. I'm just gonna bring the containers over actually, so I don't have to keep running over back and forth. I see, well, there's pink ones in both. And actually a blue would be really nice. I love these, like, these spiral blue ones. I wish it was a bit lighter. I can see if I can find, what pink do I want to use? I feel like, let's see. That pink's pretty too. I feel like this pink matches really good. But I'll just cover the candy, or actually I could take the candy off and just shove it in the foam stuff. Maybe I could do like a cream. Let's see. Ooh, that's really pretty. Look how pretty that one is. I'm just gonna grab a couple of them and kind of see what I want to do. But if I did want to have, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a couple small ones, because I want some different sizes. I'm gonna use the white if I can't find the blue I want. Oh, I got trees falling out everywhere. That one is a beautiful pink too, but it's a little too dark for what I need here. And those I got from, the ones with the tags on it, these are from Target. And they carry them every year, I'm pretty sure. So I've gotten them throughout the years. Now Dollar Tree does have some new colors in, like this pink. I just had found, after like taking a year off of going to Dollar Tree, I finally went in there not long ago, like probably 2 weeks ago or something. And this would be cute as like a little tree skirt kind of thing. I wanted to put some trees in these and do this one like little like vignette kind of thingy. Yeah, Dollar Tree had these ones, and they've already had like different colors, but I've seen like the minty kind of green. This one I just got. This one is Dollar Tree from this year. Oh, this has a tag on it too. But these are new. I mean, well, I don't think I went in actually last Christmas, so they could have been out last Christmas for all I know. I'm not really too sure. There's some big ones down here too. I love the flocked ones. They're kind of like smashed in here though, so I really need to kind of get it together here before all of my trees get messed up. Here's a big one with some pretty blue. I mean, it might be too big, but it totally has like some blue that I like here. Let me see what size I need. What sizes? But Target was like the first place that I really found, for one, it was a great price because they were $1 each. But also they had such beautiful colors for them, and they were like twirling and all that. So I really love those a lot. Hi, Ann. Hey, sweet friend. Trying to stay warm. Goodness, it's freezing, isn't it, friend? It has been so cold. I'm not feeling it. I want to go somewhere really warm. Yeah, I think that blue would be nice. But whether it's too big for this, I don't know. All right, let me take off a little bit of this, because I do want to kind of stick some of this in. Or just have it like hanging over pretty much. Or it could be like a tree skirt. I mean, not the whole thing. I'm just going to take off some. Let's see. Let's clear a little space for a moment. Let's clear. I don't think I'm going to use that pink, though it's really pretty. what I was thinking is I'm just gonna spray these, or I can paint them. Use the same paint I used for this blue, which was 2 different blues, and then add that in there. All right, so let's do that and kind of just give a little bit of it kind of hanging over the side. I think would be pretty. And I don't need too much. I always get really sad when I like cut into these, but I find them at the thrift stores and the antique stores a lot. So I do have a lot of them, but I don't know. It's just people had put so much like time into making them, I feel like. So I feel kind of bad about it. All right, so we'll do one tree here, a big one. That way that can hang over. And then I'll kind of glue that in. Let's see if this one might be too big. I'm just gonna take a little gander and see how it's gonna be. Oh yeah, that's gonna be too much. I feel like that's kind of too much. What do you guys think? I think it might be too much. All right, let's get the, see, I love these blues. These match really great in my living room. Okay, I'm gonna get the paint that I used the other day, which was, what is this? I think I used Distress Paint and Mermaid Lagoon. The spritz sprays would work really well, but these are the paints I used. Pentart Light Blue. It's a really pretty blue. And then this one's Sky Blue, Creamy Acrylic. And then I just kind of mixed it together pretty much. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go to town with painting this for a moment. Let's see. We're just gonna mix some together. We need a brush. I'm gonna use a chip brush because that's gonna work really well. You don't want one that's really soft to get up in these little bristle things. Spraying them works good because you don't have, you can put it in the splat box. You don't have to worry about anything, you know, worry about it getting all over. I did that for, I made some candy corn trees with these trees, and I just mask, you know, just tape off the section that you want to do, or, you know, you don't want sprayed, and then spray what you want, let that kind of dry a few minutes, take off the tape, cover that, then you spray the other one, and it turns out pretty amazing. It really turns out super pretty. And then you get that nice, if you use like the shimmer, the nice shimmer sprays, and you get a really nice sparkle to it too. But I'm just gonna go in. Hey Luna, you came down to visit? Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go in and just try to put a decent amount up in here. And then it's kind of like an ombre because I'm doing the lighter at the top. So these white trees are fantastic for changing the colors. I absolutely love changing the colors with using these white ones. And then make sure you use your chip brush. That way you can kind of get down, or some kind of brush that's nice and firm. And then you can get down to the wire there. All right, so that's pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. So while that's wet, I am going to sprinkle some of the glitter again and some of the mica flakes. And I'll just do it over here because it's just going to add into the container here instead of my table. It should be good. Oh, thank you. That's sweet of you. Good night, my sweet friend. I hope you have a great night. What time is it? It's a little after 10. Not too bad, not too bad. I got on like 10 minutes late. I was like totally ready. I was good to go. And then I seen my table and I'm like, oh my gosh. It was a mess. I had the glitter everywhere. It was just something special. When you get those mica flakes up in there, it really is gorgeous in there. All right, so we got that so far. And then once it kind of dries a bit, let's put a couple more. Once it dries, I'm going to just do a little flocking with, you know, some of the grit paste, or I could just use the same. All right, let's put that over. I didn't glue, I guess it'll stay. I feel like I want to glue it, but that seems pretty good. All right, I'm going to put one here. Excuse me. I can always pull it off after. Once it dries, it should be in there pretty good. But I didn't put the stuff like overly thick. So what I'm going to do is just spread a little. Where did I put that? Oh, here it is. I'm just going to put a little bit of this in here. And then just spread it around. Okay, let's do that. I need something smaller though. How about this? This seems good. I just gotta be careful. I don't want, oh no, I'm gonna have blue snow. I should have waited. Ah, it's not dry, friends. I'm gonna have to leave it. I'm making some blue ice in here. All right, I'll worry about the back after. Right now, I got a good kind of seal around the front to where it will stay down for sure. And then once the tree dries, I'll be able to kind of go in and add more, especially to cover the little wooden base. Okay, so we got one done. And then I'll do a smaller one of the blue again. We're gonna do a little baby tree. Let's see, did I get the bottom? Well, this one comes up more, so I'm just gonna make sure to, it feels really wobbly, like it's gonna fall out of this thing. Oh, I was gonna take the bottom off anyway and stick it in there. Wait, let me take this off. It came right off anyway. All right. Yeah, I have the styrofoam in there, so it's just gonna just poke right in. So it'll be good to go. And then the pink trees, I'll do a couple of the different like shades of pink, I think. All right, let's add some of the lighter. It looks pretty good though. I mean, they're really super easy to do. Okay, now glitter, and there's some kind of like glue chunk up in here. I don't need that. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, they're super quick to work with and, you know, paint. I did use the sprays for the, I did different sizes actually, even like big ones with the sprays for the candy corns. All right, now, where do I want this one? Look at that. It just goes right in. Now I have to keep it in this spot because it's blue now. It's totally blue underneath there because I didn't wait for it to dry. But I think it's pretty good. Put a little bit more glitter shimmer in there. I think that's looking pretty good. Let me close this now. This one's a really pretty blue. I love it. All right. Now the pinks. Let me see. Scissors. Oh, I put them back. Okay. I put the scissors back. I feel like doing some other pinks. I'm going to do another pink because I like to have, you know, odd numbers for things. I kind of feel like I want the base for this one. I know, finally. Yeah, I kind of like the base. I think what I'll do is paint this base blue. I'll wait for that to actually dry though before moving on, because I really don't want to get everything ruined. All my pretty snow. I wish we would get some snow here. Goodness. I absolutely love snow. If it's going to be cold, I want some snow. All right, and then while that's wet, we're going to do a little sprinkle. All right, so we got it nice and shimmery, pretty. Let's add a little bit more because, you know, we like sparkle. We like the sparkle. All right, I'll have to fix that in a moment, but I'm just gonna push this down a bit right here. And then this part, I'm gonna kind of like layer around a little bit or just drape it over or something. Let's see. While I'm doing that, or like, let me just let that dry for a moment. I need to get this off. The little candy here. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then I want to take off just a little bit of these. Just for when I put it down in the thing. Need a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Yeah, they have the candy ones in like pretty like gold colors and all kinds of colors that I had kind of collected through the years. All right, so we got that one. I'm going to do one more of this one, but a different size. Is this the same size? It's a little bit bigger. Let's see if I can get a different size here. Is that the same? Yeah, that one's the same. Oh, there's like hair wrapped around it. I guess I don't want to do that one. Though I love it. We will see. Right now, I'm going to use these two. So where did I put that thing? Right here. All right, so let's take this off again. I always save these candies too for like my little vignettes and all. All right, and then just a little bit off the ends here of these things. I have to make sure to add these flush cutters to my Amazon because they work absolutely amazing. Like, they get super duper close. There were certain things, like when I was working with my miniatures, that I needed to be able to get right up on, you know, on it. And these things were absolutely amazing for it. I love it. Okay, now, that would be 5 trees. Let's put this up because I don't really need that. I'm going to dry that too. Now these, I do want some glitter on these. I'm going to just add some glue. All right, let's put that down here. Just a bit. So tomorrow is Bernard's graduation. He's already started his master's program. So he had, you know, completed his bachelor's and all that stuff previous to this. But they're just now having the graduation. So, so we're going to be doing that. And then I have an event for the Junk Journal Jamboree on Facebook. So I'm excited about doing that. Doing all the things with it. What are those animals doing over there? Glue. Yeah, I'm just gonna dab it around a little bit here. It already is like pretty much flocked. So I don't really have to go in and add too much. Oh, let's do this over here again. But I do want some of that like pretty sparkle. All right, and then a couple of mica flakes. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. That'll be exciting. His mom was supposed to come. She was supposed to come yesterday. No, she was supposed to come in today, actually. But then she wasn't able to make it. But I think she's gonna actually be here on Friday. So, you know, she just said like to record the graduation and all. But it won't be anything like Nathan's. Like we did Nathan's in May. Yeah, he graduated in May from high school. And his class was huge. There were so many people. It took forever. It was, I mean, it was a beautiful, like, amazing venue. And it was, you know, really fun and great. But it was a lot of people. So we were there for a very long time. But with Bernard's, it's going to be not as long because they break it up into, like, the class into different, like, dates pretty much. You can either do it during a couple of the dates during this month, and you could do it in the springtime. One of my best friends just graduated from the same college, and she decided it would have been really cool for them to actually graduate on the same day. But she decided to do it in springtime. But it would have been so awesome to see both of them. Because we literally, all 3 of us graduated together, high school. And then to see them graduate in college together would have been so cool. Let's put this one over here. Just shove it on in there. Okay. Now, this still has a lot of glue, so I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle a little more. I just go to town with this stuff. Goodness. I feel like I need to throw it on there because of the angle now. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, now this one, we're going to do the same thing. I don't know if my comments are not working or maybe everybody's going nighty-night. Is everybody sleepy? I know it's, you know, it's halfway through the week. Wednesday evening. And actually, oh, you know what? Probably because I didn't post on Facebook when I was going on. Well, the flyer I did put on yesterday, actually, so people should have seen that. They should have seen it, but normally I have a lot more people here. Or, you know, a bit more. Definitely a bit more. I used to get quite a lot. Oh, I'm getting blue on here. I used to get quite a lot on here. And then when I took a break from Facebook and YouTube, when I had, you know, was sick for a couple months, so I wasn't on. And then it just, you know, pretty much made it dwindle down. It definitely impacted it for sure. All right, we're gonna just sprinkle. But even on Facebook, I get a lot more replay watches than I do actual like viewers. Like it used to be, you know, a couple like 100 when I would go live on Facebook. So it really went down a lot when I took a break. So that's why I was like, I need to get my health together so I can really be consistent with going live, keep my algorithm up, because when your algorithm, when it goes down and stuff, they don't show as many people, like it won't go out as much. So, you know, it's all the things. All right, this one's gonna go here next to the other one. This one I am gonna put, I feel like it's pretty dry. Hopefully. It should be dry enough, I guess. I feel like it's good enough. Let's see, I don't want to mess with this thing too much. Ah, that's not dry yet. Yeah, I want to just, I guess, sit it here. All right, let me turn it so I can kind of get it where I want it. All right, so this one's going to be over in the corner. I think I want to actually move this blue one. Let me sit that down there for a moment. All right, let me get this together because I need to be able to kind of see what I'm doing here. And I want to make sure to put my snowman on here as well. All right, let's do, let's see, do I want this here? I like that there. I'll put my snowman on this side since I only have just the one tree over here. Yeah, because I want it to be kind of like a little forest kind of area. So kind of like a cluster of trees there. But I do need to glue this down. Though it's not really going to be, it's not dry at all right now. Let's see. But I'm just going to do it anyway. We're going to do it anyway. If we just put a bunch of glue there. Hold that. Okay, that's good. And just kind of tuck that around. And then I want to glue this one a bit. I want to glue this one a bit, and then I'm still going to put this snow stuff around it. But I just, oh, there's a lot of it. But that's okay. It's still working. It's still good. Okay, now push that down a little bit. And then I'm going to put some of the snow stuff. Ooh. Watch where I squeeze it. Around here. It should be dry enough.
get your account back?
I'm on YouTube right now.
Oh.
But if I was on Facebook, I would have to use Dad's account because I don't have mine, so. No, I wish I did. That would be great. But that's not happening. Oh, because I'm not using your phone? If I was on YouTube or Facebook, I have a live tomorrow night, actually on Facebook, so I need to use your phone then. Yes, it's just for an hour. It's not a big deal. Okay. Now, it looks kind of clumpy since I put it on top of the doily. But it's totally fine because we're going to put some, where's the 3D balls again? Oh, not sleepy. Just enjoying watching you. Aw. It's so sweet. Well, I always like hanging out. And I just a chat away anyway, so. Okay. We're just going to like put some of those up around it. And over here. So I'm going to cover that blue snow. Pretty much is why I needed to put that down. Let's do a couple. There was a little teeny blue there. That's good. Yeah, I could have totally dried them first. Probably would have been ideal. But it's okay. We work around that. All right, now. First, let me cover that. Because I certainly don't need that spilling over. All right, there we go. It's a messy job here. All right, now, glitter. As long as we can pile up the glitter, it makes anything look good. There we go. All right, I think that's pretty good. Let me take a look. And then I want to put like some little, you know, just like little things. Oh, pearls would be pretty. I love using pearls for snow as well. Snowballs, I think is really nice. All right, let's do a couple sprinkles of that. That's getting pretty dry, so I'm gonna have to kind of really push those in on that edge. All right, that's good. I can't wait to play around with my new dies and stamps. I'm really excited about them. All right, let me grab a couple of, I need to get my snowman. And I do want to add like stickles on the outside. And then I was thinking maybe I could do possibly some pearls going like lining those. Like the strand, like the thin strand. I do have this bird and like some florals. I was kind of thinking maybe possibly. I think the bird looks pretty. But then it might be a little weird because it's gonna, like the bird's gonna be bigger than my snowman. So, I mean, I guess I shouldn't really worry about the size too much. I deal with miniatures, so the size kind of would drive me a little cray-cray. Let's see. I need a snowman. Where did I put my little snowman? Over here? Here's some. Well, I could have did a reindeer too. That would have been cute. I'm just gonna get like a couple things here. A couple little things. Let's get some, oh, we got some white snowy picks in here. I just want to bring over all kinds of stuff now. There's only so much I could fit in this thing. All right, now we got the salvaged reindeer. And I put like some different little mini deer up in here. And there's like cardinals, pretty much like some, I separated it from my other animals and put it like the snow stuff or like the Christmas winter stuff in here. This one has the little snowman. This is the small actually. Well, I guess I'll use the small. It came with a pack of, they have the large in these as well. In both sets actually. Or no, I don't think the deer. I can't remember if the deer have, I think it's only one size for the deer because it's mixed in. Like there's a little baby one there. So it's different sizes in there. But this particular pack that has Santa, the snowman, and the Nutcracker. So toy soldier, Nutcracker guy. This is the small pack. All right, so then here's what he looks like. He's a cutie. Now I do want to paint him and stuff, but with the time, I'm not going to be able to do that at the moment. So we're just going to let him chill right there for a moment. What do you guys think about the bird though? Is the bird just going to be too much? Because I wonder what the size difference and all. Let's see, I do have these white snowy pick things in here. So maybe I could shove a couple of those up in the foam. Let me see if I like it in there. Oh, I'm going to have to trim it down some. I forgot through this, it has the rocks underneath. Let's use this again. So I'm going to do a little bit. We'll take off, I guess, right there. And put some over here. Let me get a couple of them. Just so I can kind of see what I'm working with here. All right. I probably should move this paint stuff before everything turns blue. All right, let's get this out. And I like these like snowy, it looks like they're icy kind of things. I think they're kind of cool. Kind of have some ice hanging down. I really wanted to do a little bit of a trim. But the trim, I was thinking some lace or, let's see, the pearls or lace, maybe. That's what I'm kind of thinking. All right, let's take, this one is supposed to go on here, I think. Or a different one, because it's like way whiter. But we're dealing with it. Take a little bit off of that. This isn't even like wire cutters, but it seems to work great. And then pearls. I'm just gonna grab a couple of pearls here. Oh, my. Oh, you know what I love using too? If I didn't drop my thing here. I love using, what did I just think? I forgot already. It was something over here I was just thinking. Oh, the little spools. Little spools are so cute for bases for like these trees. I really love using them. All right, I'm gonna have to glue a couple of these in because it's kind of drying at this point. So just a little bit. There we go. Let's put those together. And we'll put one up in here. And one back here. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty. Hopefully you guys can see all the things. All right, now I'm gonna see how this, well, you can't even see the pearl now at this point. Let me see if I like these in here. I'm not too sure. Ooh. I'm not too sure if I want them in there, but we're gonna see. I mean, I think it's kind of cool. Once I get my other stuff in, it should kind of work out pretty well. I might have to grab some other ones though. Oh, I got some more white over here next to me. I just put like a couple arounds. And if I put it in the foam, let's see. This has all kinds of fuzz on it and everything. I like that hanging over. I think that looks pretty cool. Let's put a dab of glue there. And a lot of people might really be into like the traditional colors for Christmas. So you can do the same exact thing in different colors. These, you can get these little trunk things from the thrift store. Like I always see them at the thrift store. All right, now I am going to get white. I need some more white. I did get out like some different kind of flowers, but this pick was from Michael's. It's really, really pretty. If I put like maybe, I mean, they're super long, so I would have to trim it down. But if I do some of these little things around and then use like maybe the top here, I just have to like trim it down some. But I do want to use some of the bottom ones just to kind of put around a little bit here, because they're really like sparkly pretty. All right, let's see. I wish I would have did all this before it started drying. Would have been great. If I add just a little sparkle here and there. I'm gonna have to trim these down now. So let's do, I guess, to right here, maybe. These things are really pretty. I love them. All right, maybe that, let's see. This one is going to go back here with this. A little bit taller. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. All right, I need another one of the top. Maybe this size here. Where do I want this? Back here? I love those. I should have got more of those things. They're really pretty. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. All right, that's glued down and tucked in there. And then these I'm just gonna like put in here and there, just wherever. Just kind of tuck them in. Uh-oh, I sat it right in my paint. Ah, luckily it comes off really easy. Let me get those cleaned up a little. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Yeah, because I still want to, once everything's kind of dry, I am going to go in and add some of that, this stuff in here, like on the sides and then up there. I just didn't want to take too much time, like, worrying about that, you know, while it was live, because I knew, you know, I'm kind of slow. And I really wanted to kind of get some of this decorating stuff done a little bit. All right. I think I want a little, uh-oh, oh no. Ah, no. We do not want blue all over this pick. No, we do not. Let me go ahead and wipe this paint off because I'm kind of making a mess with it, actually. That's what I need to do. Let's just get rid of that. This whole, like, section needs to go. We need to get rid of that whole thing. There. Yeah, so I have a lot of pictures I need to post from, like, my my Christmas journals and just different things. That Christmas folio I was working on with Sweet Pea Curiosities prints. And that beautiful book that I absolutely love. So I need to, like, take pictures and then I'm going to post it through Instagram. But if you guys, like, go on and, you know, check it out after I do post, it would definitely be really helpful for my page and stuff to get that interaction, because right now my, because of this situation, my algorithm is just not going to be where it needs to be. All right, let's take off. I want a little bit in the front of this one here. Maybe this much. Okay. And then I want it like one in the middle. I'm just gonna glue this, or maybe I can put, let's use some of this so it doesn't, like, it's not too noticeable with the glue. And we'll just pretend that it's, I'm trying to get enough on here to stick. All right, now if I leave it, it should be okay. It should be. But let's do, since I did put like some right there, I'm gonna put a little of this snow kind of stuff. Let's do a little bit more over. I guess back here. All right, don't move. I guess what I should have did is just glue it and then cover it. Ugh. It wants to act weird. At this point, I'm not even gonna worry about putting it in the middle there. if I can't get it to work. Once it dries, it'll be fine. It's just like, I need to leave it alone is what I need to do. All right, now there. Let's put this by the snowman. That one there. Yeah, these little this pick was so pretty. I love it. Let's put that one over there. That one's not the greatest looking. So let's do, I guess instead of, it's a little baby one, we'll just toss in there. I guess instead of doing this one, since it's so like dark compared to the other ones, though I really love that, maybe I could just put this at the top, kind of draping down the top. I'm just going to take a couple more of these off because I do want to put a couple in here. Hey, get out of there, little Snoop. Bella is something else. She is so snoopish. All right, where did that go? Now I still have to paint my snowman, so I didn't glue him down.
Give me the key to his room.
Why?
So I can go.
But I was just putting the stuff kind of around it. But so far it's looking really pretty. Aw, thank you. That's sweet. Yeah, we could do like some different kind of like some beautiful clusters around. Like there's just lots of stuff, lots of stuff. We could put some pearls on the tree, like this big, the big tree could have a pretty pearl hanging down maybe. Let me see. This one could be a little much, but we're gonna take a look. Might be too much going on with that. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous, but might be like a little much. Let's see. I got this little strand of pearls. It was an old bracelet. So that could go across here as the trim. Oh, that's pretty. And it fits perfectly across, actually. So I'm gonna do that. All right, let me see. I'm gonna go for it and put it across. So I'll just do like, don't slide down. I probably should put it like, ooh, my snowman. Ah, hold on, I don't want things to start falling now. Let's get him out. All right, and then once I get this situated in place, there's a little string there. I'll trim that after. There we go. All right, once I get that into place, this bracelet was so pretty.
Are you getting off at 11?
Yeah, I'm almost done. Okay. Now that that's good, let's lean it back a little bit. Just trying to do like a little bit at a time, pretty much. But it seems to be sticking on there really well. I do love these pearls a lot. Okay, and then this is gonna come all the way over to the ends. I am gonna put like probably a little something over here. The clasp is still on there. I mean, I guess I probably could just cut it off, but I don't know if all the pearls are gonna start coming off or what. So I'm just gonna leave it. I don't even want to chance that. and dealing with it. I'm working against gravity here, so I need to just get that up into place. And there we go. And then I could just cover that with some faux snow, the little hinge clasp, you know, the little clasp thingy. I got a little glue at the top. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let's get rid of that. And that's really pretty. Okay, let me just put a little bit of snow up here on the corner. And then some of the wire is showing, looks like some rusty wire or something here. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that. Around there. And then the other one was kind of like it too, so. Right now I just wanna cover a little bit up here. Okay. I guess I should probably, well, I don't know. I guess that one's okay. Okay, there. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Appreciate it. Okay. I think I kind of want a little bit of this up here. But I'm not gonna do like overly a lot over here. I just want to cover, mainly cover that spot. And then I just wanted to have it like kind of just a little random. Or, you know, just kind of sparse a little bit. All right, so that's pretty good. Now a little glitter, I guess. If I didn't want to go in with the glitter, I could also do the snow crystal paste. The Pentart snow crystal paste is like kind of like a little bit of a translucent kind of paste that it kind of looks like icy, I guess. A bit icy. All right, glitter really quick. And that one there. That looks cute. All right. Yeah, you can totally do this, you know, with like a vintage style, and, you know, have traditional colors. Would be really pretty. You can put little ornaments in it if you want to do like little mini ornaments, and like there's just a lot of kind of different ideas on how to kind of decorate it, I guess. I can't wait to do the back up the top there because you can kind of notice it. I know. Your point being, there was no set time. This is my event. All right. Oh, I'm about to, actually. Let me see if I want this up. Ooh, that looks pretty. Okay, I'm not gonna put this on just yet because I do want to put my paste back there. But I really, I'm liking, let me see if I can kind of maneuver my hand here. I'm really kind of liking that back there at the top. So I will, once I put my paste, I will glue that in that spot. And it's just gonna look like just a nice wintry kind of wonderland in here. And then I'll glue my snowman there. I need a couple more sprinkles. All right. Yeah, I think for now it's pretty good. Because I've been on for a while now, so I probably should get off here because Bella keeps, she really wants me to get off here and hang out. I know she missed her mommy. Mm-hmm. You did miss me though. You want to hang out? But what oh wow, one of the clips literally almost got me in the eye.
I know that stuff.
If it got me in the eye, goodness. You know what would be really pretty? I do want to put a couple of these. Let me see if I can. I have way too much stuff up in here is the problem in this container. Let's see. And then these would have been cool too. These little glass beads, micro glass beads with having like the blue. That would have been pretty in the trees. I kind of sprinkled in. But what I could do is use these here in different sizes, the flat back little pearl things, and then I could put some of those on the tree or trees. I don't know how it's gonna look, but I think it might be kind of pretty. Oh, Nate's here too. They all missed me.
You live?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could do some pink pearls or something.
Today?
I love the pink pearls in there. Yeah, I could grab some other pink pearls, different like sizes, and then just. What? Said what? Oh, well, we were gonna go tonight to church, but we decided with the event and all, since I have the events on Wednesdays, that it was like, you know, I share the girls over at, you know, a certain time, 7 and 8, and then I would have to leave out of the church service and do that and then come back in. So then it would kind of be like, so we're just gonna do Sunday mornings again.
Okay. See you.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to grab. It's not many of the pearls in here that are like the regular round ones.
I'm gonna pre-fire the.
So I would have to grab some more of those, but I kind of am liking the idea of decorating this tree. That looks cute. Yeah, I'm liking it. I could put some different sizes of these. Just on the big one. I don't think I want to do like all of them because it might be a little too much. But if I just do some, that's cute. A couple of these pink ones here on the big tree. I think it's really pretty. Let's put this one here. Yeah, I could grab my container with like all the pearls, but I feel like these are kind of working. since they're already here on my table, because I keep the like little random ones I just kind of throw in here as I'm working on stuff. And then it just is convenient to grab because my other containers are over to the side. They're like all piled up, like tons of boxes piled up with like charms and lots of bling. So this one's convenient to grab a couple out. Right, I need a bigger one at the bottom. I mean, I could always mix in some different colors, but I think I'm liking the pink. I could put like a pink heart at the top. Right, I need a big flat one. Oh, here's one. I was like, am I gonna have to get the container out after all? Goodness. After all that. But I found it. All right, this one has to go over here. Yeah, I usually kind of like using the full ones for these trees because they kind of go in there and they sit in there really nicely. But I mean, these are kind of looking, it's looking pretty. All right, now this medium size I need in the back. I mean, it's working well, especially at the top. There's no specific time. How many times do I gotta tell you that?
Till you're finished.
Mm-hmm. Be kind of cute to put the little pearls. Or there's a little teeny, like a little pink star. That would be cute. Let's do a little pink star on the one. I'm not going to put anything on the rest of the tree over here, but I think a little star at the top would be cute. Okay, that looks good. And this one needs to go over here. Oh, stuck to my finger. Oh, that's way too close. Goodness. Push it back down. There we go. Get all the glue strings. It looks cute. Now I just need one right down here on the little edge of that. And the blue would have been pretty too. There's even some little blue bows. Oh, I should put a little blue bow on them. I should have did it like opposite so it kind of stands out. And put the blue bow on the pink. Let's try that. I could always, oh goodness. I probably should use my tweezers is what I should do because it's really very hot. I'm making a mess with it. That's cute. Lots of glue strings. Okay, and then I'll probably have to end up getting my other box, like some bling. I want to do like some kind of like something for the top here. But I think other than that, it's looking really pretty. Let me see if I can do Another blue. Oh, here's a little blue heart. That's cute. I love these blue little diamond things though. They are so pretty. There's got to be another blue one in here somewhere. These little beads here are gorgeous. I got those from Hobby Lobby before. So pretty. I wonder if I want to just like kind of toss that up in there. I do really like it. Yeah, if I can't find another one of those little blue diamond thingies, I mean, you know, little bows, then I'll just get it from Hannah, because she has a bunch of different ones. But there is all kinds of like pretty blue ones in there that I'm really liking. But yeah, I will put this on the inside. I think that definitely would be really pretty hanging down once I put the snowy stuff. And then, I mean, I could do like little mini pearls or something on the other trees, but I don't want to do too much. I don't want to do like too much going on. So I don't know. Some beautiful crosses in here. Little bunnies. It's really cute. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably end up finding one in there. It's just a lot. But here's what I have so far. And then, you know, I'm always going to be wanting to do something else. Always add something. But I think it's super pretty so far. I do love it. I'll figure out about the tree topper for this. And then, because I might, you know, I feel like I'm gonna probably use some kind of pearl thing, like a brooch or some kind of like little bling piece. If not, yeah, I'm pretty much probably gonna use that. So I'm just gonna have to get it out and, you know, do all the things with that. Because I did have this out, but now I'm kind of thinking, oh, thank you. Now I'm kind of thinking it's like too much. Like it's just really big and kind of overwhelming. So I would have to get a smaller one of those, I think. But yeah, I'm kind of loving how it's turning out so far though. I think it's really pretty. All right, so do you guys like the blue bow? It's just a little teeny little blue bow, or should I just take that off? Or should it be pink? I'm not too sure about that part. I mean, I think it's cute, but I don't know. It is adorable. Okay, so thank you guys so much for joining. The side is already dry. Like the sides look really good. Oh, thank you. There is not even as much glitter over here as that side. Look how that sparkled so pretty. This one has some sparkle, but it doesn't seem like quite as much. So now that it's dry, I could just put a little glue and add a little bit more. And then I do want to go in with like some stickles or something and maybe do something on the outside of the prints. Like just add a little bit to their flowers, or maybe I'll just add more glitter since I seem to love it. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I had an amazing time. I always have a great time. Let's see, let's take this one off really quick. I have this little blue heart. that might be cute on the other tree. And just kind of put it right at the top. Lots of glue strings, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of cute. I'm not 100% sure about that one, but we'll see. We'll see if it grows on me as I kind of walk by and glance at it. Or I'll just grab another bow. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I had a fantastic time. I will make sure to get this finished up and take some pictures like up close and all that, and then finish my little guy. I kind of don't feel like painting right now. You know, painting him at the moment. So, hey, if all else fails, if I get really lazy about it, I'm just going to glitter them up. That's what I'm going to do. But thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed making this. And then I also realized that in the back, I forgot to finish the bottom down here. And I was originally actually going to put some snow. I do have more of the paper I can put here. Or I was going to do some rub-on, you know, some kind of rub-on transfer or something. So I'll figure that out. You guys will be as surprised as I am. Once I post pictures, then you'll kind of see whatever I decide on. But you're welcome, sweet friend. Thank you guys so much. I will be on Facebook tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope to see you guys there. I would love to see you there. And you have an amazing night, friends. And if you guys missed any of the Artistry Collective today, you can go back and watch it in the Inspiring Friends group on Facebook has the lives. Or you can go to their pages, Frapps Scraps, and make all the things with me. But I'll put it in the description as well. So, all right, bye, friends.